Hey, it's Jay today and Gwen tomorrow. Join us on our adventures. All right, it's Jay today and Gwen tomorrow. We're back with another adventure today. We're now leaving Soddy Daisy. We're on our way over to St. Elmo, and it's been raining and really dense fog today. And usually when it rains and it creates fog, it does some really unique stuff to the side of the mountains that you'll see as we take 27 all the way to Chattanooga. So I figured I'd bring you guys along on a journey with that. And if you guys like these the videos that I'm producing, if you guys wouldn't mind subscribing, that would be great. Or leave a comment, and then we will try to respond to those comments as we go. Again, we really appreciate doing this. It's not only is it fun for us, but it shares memories of things we've done, and we like sharing them with you guys. So with that, let's get to see the fog and the rain that you guys came for. So I'll see you guys at the end of the journey. Today's St. Patrick's Day, so March 17th, 2023. Again, it's, like I said, it's been like this all morning, so...
It's not only St. Patrick's Day, it's also Tracy Mangold's birthday. Happy birthday, Tracy Mangold.
Look at what that fog does. Isn't that so neat? Again, this isn't the Smoky Mountains. This is the Appalachians and the well, I shouldn't say the Appalachians, the Cumberland Plateaus. But some of the mountain range is part of the Appalachians, but I don't believe it would be this mountain range. I may have misspoken on that, but so very, very cool seeing that. And like I said, once we get closer into Chattanooga, you'll see Lookout Mountain, and this morning the clouds and fog around that mountain was pretty cool too. So that's the reason why I turned the camera on, so you guys could see. Every time it rains, it creates that kind of foggy, you know, and especially in the valley area. So you can kind of, up ahead, you can kind of see the shadow of the mountains a little bit, but look at the fog. Isn't that just so spectacular? And every time it rains, it's like this. So, and it'll clear up here probably within like the next 2 hours, so. It's not even really raining, it's drizzling a little bit. And what looks like pink flowers on the side of the road, I found out what those are. And another video I had, like, I was kind of wondering what they were. They're actually called red bud trees, from my understanding, and they're all over the place down here. Apparently, those buds actually, that truck has a plow on it underneath. That's interesting. So, like,
there's gonna be snow today. But
anyway, so the buds actually, and the leaves, from my understanding, actually are right on the bark. They're not on the branches, but well, I guess they'd be on the branches, but they attach right to the bark somehow, and that's kind of cool. Like I said, I had no idea what they were until somebody took some pictures, and then they posted it on Facebook. And that dually, did you see the set of tires just hanging off the side of that truck? That was interesting. So, sorry, short attention span here, just admiring all the views and stuff. So, see, look at the fog up ahead now. It gets really dense, but it's dense everywhere, so. But anyway, so they're called red bud trees or whatever, and they almost look pinkish, but they're really pretty looking. You'll see them all along the highway, especially if you take 24 east or 24 west, depending on which way you're going. They're on both sides of the road, and they're on 27 here too, sporadically throughout the mountain and along the shoulder. So look at that fog. Isn't that just so gorgeous? See right here, you'll see some of the red buds
That are purple.
they're actually pink. I guess they look pink to me. Comment if you think they look purple or pink. I mean, if you guys are if you guys want to, I mean, they look pink to me.
Purple.
So.
Oh, and hello to Darcy, who's visiting us from Minnesota. Not a very nice day to visit, but I'm sure it's a lot warmer than it is back at home for her.
Oh yeah, it's 16 degrees in Green Bay, I think, or somewhere up there.
Green Bay would be in Wisconsin.
I know. I'm just saying. And like I said, you can see some of the stuff in the mountains starting to bloom. It still looks kind of, what would you say the word is, with everything being grayish, kind of. Well, I was trying. What?
Winterized.
There you go. We'll just use winterized. But if you look up in the mountains, you'll see like trees actually starting to bloom, and their leaves and stuff are starting to turn green, which is kind of cool. Maybe not for the paint of the cars, because it turns out all the cars yellow, but still pretty cool. Yeah, look at over there to the right. There's a lot blooming. I don't know if they'll be able to see now. Window down because of battery. Still pretty cool, but for those that are wondering where we're headed to, we're going to St. Elmo to meet up with our sister-in-law and a friend of hers to have lunch. And St. Elmo is where the Incline Railroad is, so, and that goes up Lookout Mountain. So we're actually going to drive right to the bottom of Lookout Mountain, and you'll get to see what that looks like. There's many videos of it, but this one, the fog is definitely doing some really unique stuff with how it's, like when I left work this morning, you couldn't see Lookout Mountain because all that was all foggy or whatever. But when I got off work, the mountain was actually cut in half by the fog, so that was kind of cool. And again, up here, Signal Mountain, which we'll pass by, like the cloud was at the top and it was running this really cool line. And I was like, I got to get this on camera. These are the cool shots that you're gonna see. And look at the fog up there ahead. On that's Lookout Mountain right there in front of us. So to the left, as we go around the curve. It's not doing what it did earlier, but like that was all foggy off there to the right. You couldn't see the top.
Starting to clear up.
So. Well, at least we got some fog, right? I mean, I really enjoy what it does, so it's very cool. Be sure to look out for some videos coming here in the near future. We're taking a little trip, and you guys are definitely going to want to watch those videos. So look at Lookout Mountain, guys. Look at that mountain with that fog. Just, it looks like somebody just threw a big fog ball at it. It's kind of cool. There's some more pink, or what we refer to as
Purple.
red bud.
We refer to that as
Red bud. So cool looking. Look at those mountains, guys. That looks so cool, huh? So neat. And this is what we get to experience. Well, I experience this every day looking over here, because I work downtown Chattanooga. But the majority of the time, we see this on the weekend, like when me and my wife go out. So cool. Oh, there's your trash. I wonder what happened here. Yeah, there's something else on the road. That's what mine. Yeah, I don't see it anywhere. It may have gotten picked up or something. Look at that beautiful mountain with that fog splat.
Where's that mountain? I don't see it.
Hiding behind the fog splat. All right, we're coming into Chattanooga up here. That skyline there's downtown Chattanooga. We're gonna stay 27, and then we're gonna hit 24 east. And I think it's the first exit now, if I remember right. It might actually just turn off one. No, I think it's the first exit off of 24 east once we hit that. So look at that. Oh, look at that! Isn't that so cool? Look at how all the trees are blooming, and then we got a fog splat. That's Lookout Mountain. That is so cool. Very neat. Fog splat. That's one cool thing too about the rain and everything down here. When it rains like this, and obviously the fog doing the cool thing at the mountains, and obviously with mountains, with the streams and stuff that are up there, they gotta go somewhere. So some of the, like 24 east, coming from Winchester, the Winchester exit, or just coming up taking 24 east up Mount Eagle, you'll see an abundance of waterfalls coming off the mountain with those streams. It is so cool seeing that, and I like that. But most of the roads that are up in the mountains, when it rains, you'll see that the water's coming off the mountains, especially when it rains like this. So it's definitely a sight to see. And you guys can go back and look at other videos that I've filmed at multiple times. Again, I'm not used to that, still not used to it, but it is so neat. Look at that, guys, look at that. Just a big old splat of cloud right on top of Lookout Mountain. Earlier it was covered like halfway up, and you can see the top, a little bit of the top. Oh. They stopped the buggies. Okay, well, whatever. You gotta go to Buc-ee's. I mean, everybody's gotta go to Buc-ee's. All right, so this is coming on the 24. If we'd stay in that left lane there, that would take us to 24 East, and then we'd follow it around Missionary Ridge. However, this is Lookout and Broad Street that we're getting off on. So do you just want to drive around? Look at all the trees blooming on Lookout Mountain. So cool. See, all the fog, the lingering fog is just barely at the top right now, like, and then it's going to be gone here. I would say probably like within the next 30 minutes to an hour, all that fog will be gone. It's just so cool. Like, see, I mean, it looks so weird, like with the trees and stuff. So starting to get back to blooming, but don't mind our bridge. So we are going to be entering St. Elmo here in this area. Look at that mirror. That's kind of cool. Be nice. And the incline railroad's right here off to the right-hand side. And with that, I think we're going to go ahead and end this video. Again, this is St. Elmo. This is St. Elmo area where you guys would come down. If you guys ever wanted to go to the incline railroad to take that up to Lookout Mountain, or to the top of the Lookout Mountain.
Or any of the restaurants.
Or any of the restaurants over here. Or you could take the incline railroad up like we did our first time and then walk over to Point Park up there. Very beautiful. You wouldn't see much today because it's extremely foggy up there. But it is very beautiful up there. So with that, I'll see you guys on the next journey. You guys take care.